Pleasant morning to my dear lovable students. Welcome to Max class. In this conversation, we are going to continuation of exercise 3.2 and example also. Okay, moving to exercise 3.2, question number 2. The question: find a polynomial equation of minimum degree with rational coefficient. Already you know what is the meaning of rational coefficient without square root. The given roots also given square root. Okay, we have to neglect it. So listen. So solution: the given root. So given root 2 plus root 3i. This is actually we can say no p plus I root q form. Then how to find out the another root from the given? So another root conjugate, plus means minus, welcome, 2 minus root 3i. Now find out the sum of the roots means 2 plus root 3i, again plus 2 minus root 3i. Plus root 3i minus root 3i cancel, therefore sum of roots is equal to 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Then product of roots is equal to 2 plus root 3i into 2 minus root 3i. So a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square form. So a square minus b square means 2 square means 4, again minus of b square. Minus of b square means root 3 the whole square into I square. Already we know I square means minus and we have common minus, therefore minus into minus plus will come. So 4 plus root 3 in root 3 means 1 3 we can take outside, isn't it? So therefore product of the roots is equal to 7. Then required polynomial equation. Required polynomial equation x square minus sum of root 20x plus the product of roots. So now x square minus sum of roots is equal to product of the roots means value will be x square minus sum of roots is equal to what is the value? 4x plus 7 is equal to 0. Okay, required equation. So x square minus 4x plus 7 is equal to 0. I will continue the next question. Okay. Question number 3. Find a polynomial equation of minimum degree with rational coefficient. The same line, isn't it? Like previous question. But here there is also the question number 2 square root available, but there is no square root, isn't it? But condition also with rational coefficient. What is the meaning of rational coefficient without square root? Okay, the symbol. So solution: the given root. So always you have to write it starting with real part, second imaginary. So 3 plus 2y. Therefore another root 3 minus 2y. Now a plus b into a minus b form, isn't it? First we have to find out sum of the root. Sum of the root means 3 plus 2y plus 3 minus 2y. So plus 2y minus 2y cancel. Therefore sum of roots is equal to 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. Then product of the roots 3 plus 2i into 3 minus 2y, isn't it? So now a plus b into a minus b form, a square minus b square, that is called 3 square minus 2i the whole square. Again 3 square means 9, 2 square means 4, I square means minus 1, we have the common minus, therefore minus into minus plus 2 square means 4 is equal to 13. Therefore required equation x square minus sum of root 20x plus the product of roots is equal to 0. Therefore x square minus sum of roots is equal to 6x plus 13 is equal to 0. This is the final answer. Okay, I will continue the next question. Question number 4, one of the important 3 mark question. Okay, from exercise 3.2. Find a polynomial equation of minimum degree with rational coefficient having both sides also root, square root 5 minus square root 3 as a root. So the basic concept actually root p plus root q, both side root q is there means definitely we have to consider for root p minus root q, one of the root, another one also both side minus, minus root p again minus root q, the last root also minus root p and plus root q. So both the side square root means we can consider for the 4 type. They are given roots. So solution: given root 5 minus root 3. So another root, first root 5 plus root 3, then both side negative sign, negative 5 minus negative root 3, then negative root 5 plus root 3. First consider for first true, okay, this is one of the term. Take positive root 5 minus root 3, then positive root 5 plus root 3. So from this taking the two roots, sum of the roots, what the answer will come? So minus root 3 plus root 3 cancel means root 5 plus root 5 means what the answer? Root 5 plus root 5 is equal to true root 5. Now product of the roots, what the answer? Product of the roots, root 5 minus root 3 into root 5 plus root 3. So a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square form. So root 5 the whole square minus root 3 the whole square. Root 5 the whole square means 5 minus 3 is equal to true. Therefore corresponding factor, we can write it only corresponding factor. Why? We have another two roots also, that's why. So corresponding factor formula, x square minus sum of root into x plus the product of roots is equal to 0. So x square sum of roots is equal to 2 root 5, isn't it? So 2 root 5x plus the product of roots is equal to true. Then next condition, take another two roots, negative root 5 minus negative root 3, negative root 5 plus positive root 3. Now sum of the roots means, otherwise this is, I will write it here. So negative root 5 plus root 3. Here negative take common outside means what will happen? Positive root 5 plus positive root 3. The next one again negative take common outside means positive root 5 minus root 3. Now we can apply sum of the roots. Sum of the roots means minus root 3 plus root 3 cancel means minus root 5 minus root 5. The answer will be minus 2 root 5. Then product of the roots means definitely a plus b into a minus b. So minus into minus plus, again a plus b into a minus b means root 5 the whole square minus root 3 the whole square. So root 5 the whole square means 5, root 3 the whole square means 3. So 5 minus 3 is equal to true. Again corresponding factor, x square minus sum of root x plus product of roots is equal to 0. Again x square minus sum of the roots is equal to already minus sign is. So minus 2 root 5x, then plus the product of the roots is equal to only true is equal to 0. Therefore minus into minus plus will come, x square plus 2 root 5x plus 2 is equal to 0. Now we can write a required polynomial equation. We need actual required polynomial equation, isn't it? So required polynomial equation, the first equation x square minus, isn't it? X square minus 2 root 5x plus 2. Next condition, x square plus 2 root 5x plus 2. Now just equating first x square positive value, x square plus 2, this is one of the term. The next one minus 2 root 5x. Next condition also x square plus 2 we can grouping first one, second one plus 2 root 5x. Now we can apply a plus b into a minus b, isn't it? So it's equal to 0, here also equal to 0. So a plus b into a minus b means x square plus 2 the whole square minus 2 root 5x the whole square is equal to 0. This is, we can expand a plus b square from a square plus b square plus 2ab. That is x power 4 plus 4 plus 4x square, isn't it? Now next one, their common minus 2 square means 4 will come. Root 5 the whole square means 5 only. So 4 into 5 x square means into x square is equal to 0. Therefore, x power 4 plus 4 plus 4x square minus 20x square is equal to 0. The final answer, x power 4 plus 4x square minus 20x square means minus 16x square plus 4 is equal to 0. This is answer for exercise 3.2 question number 4. Okay, I will continue the last question from exercise 3.2. Okay, I'm moving to question. Prove that a straight line and a parabola cannot intersect at more than 2 points. Okay, we will do one straight line with parabola. I will consider for the right side open parabola. Okay, if you draw the right side open parabola means if you intersect points, definitely maximum you will get it to 2 points, and minimum if you draw in vertical lines, that is actually only 1 point also at least we will get it. Okay, so now maximum we have the 2 solution. We will check it. First, equation of parabola. Solution. Equation of parabola. I have considered for right side means y square is equal to 4ax. This is considered for equation number 1. Again, equation of straight line or equation of line means so equation of straight line, y is equal to mx plus c. This is considered for equation number 2. So substitute 2 in 1 instead of y, we can apply mx plus c means substitute. So 2 in 1, what will happen? Mx plus c the whole square is equal to 4ax. Again, a plus b the whole square form means a square plus b square plus 2ab. That is called m square x square, then plus c square plus 2 mcx plus 4ax, bring it opposite side means minus 4ax is equal to 0. So now first one m square x square, again here also x, next condition also x. So x take common outside means inside what will happen? 2 mc minus 4a. Constant we have only c square. See, this is also one of the quadratic equation with the degree of true. So definitely we can say, already I told you, if you draw the straight line with the parabola means we will get it maximum 2 solution. Here also condition also we proved. So degree of 2 means definitely 2 solution only. So this line has straight line. Sorry, this line has a quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. This is from this quadratic equation. How many solutions is there? Which has? So true solution only. Therefore, the straight line and parabola cannot intersect more than 2 points. A parabola cannot intersect at more than 2 points. Okay, so important points. Okay, you have to write it if you ask such a type of question. Okay, so x 3.2 also complete. I will continue the next example. I am moving to continue one of the basic concepts, that is named rational and irrational. So what is the meaning of rational? Depends upon the integers form. So if you take one number line with integer number means definitely, so positive side 1 2 3 means this is called positive integer. This is called positive integer. Negative side means negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. This is called negative integer. So integers depends upon full and full rational root. If it example uncountable number means 2 by 3, and 4 by 5, negative 2 by 7. See, this type of the number, the fraction form, but it's a rational root because this is uncountable number. So, simply we can say the rational root always what is the form? P by Q form. So, if it consider the first part means P is equal to 2, Q is equal to 3. What is the meaning? P by Q form. P by Q means P comma Q integer, whether positive or negative integer, and the main condition Q is always not equal to 0. Why am I saying Q is not equal to 0? Means if in example 3 by 0 one number is there, 0 into what the number it will be equal to 3. 0 into whatever the number it will be equal to 3 means this is not possible. That's why we are saying this is called undefined. So, one of the important condition P comma Q integers, but the main condition Q is always does not equal to 0. That is one of the condition. This part of the term rational form. Now, I am moving. What is the meaning of irrational root? The irrational root, look at there, root 2, if you type in the calculator, its number it's moving on 1.4, it's moving on, it's unstoppable. That's why we are saying this is called non-terminating or non-recurring decimal. What is the name? This type of, not root 2 only, for example root 3 and root 5 and root 6 and root 7 and root 8, these type of the number non-terminating or non-recurring decimal. So, but if you take root 4 and root 9, see this type of the number perfect square. Simply we can say root 4 is equal to, we can say 2 by 1 means this is called P by Q. If it P by Q form means what is the name? Rational root. Now you can understand what is the difference between rational and irrational. I am moving to one of the important condition. If you have the basic quadratic form, what is the equation? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 means, what is the basic term x? If you need to find out x means minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. We have a comma b comma c means rational root. Rational root means always we can say it is P by Q form. Rational roots, that is P by Q form. So, P by Q form, this is already explained in concept number 4, I think. This is called discriminant. So, del is equal to b square minus 4ac means if you have the two type of the result, if it del is equal to 0 means what is the meaning? Del greater than 0. Greater than 0 means we can say positive value, isn't it? So, equal to 0 means we have the result, definitely two type of the result will come. Two equal roots means two type of the result. If you have the result to 1 real number means definitely we can say next result we have the rational form also. But in greater than 0, the positive term means if you have the two type of the result, both the side del square root of the form means if you have the two type of the result R1 and R2, when you get the result rational and when you get the result irrational. Now, we are moving this type of the discuss. Okay, listen, when you get the result rational means, so if you have del is equal to P by Q, so root del. So, root P by Q means definitely P and Q are both of perfect square number, both of perfect square number. See, so if you have root P by Q is equal to root of 49 divided by 121. See, look at there. This is perfect square of 7. This is perfect square of 11. Now, this is P by Q. If it P by Q means what is the name? This is called rational. So, now you can understand when you get the result del greater than 0 means rational. I am moving to irrational. At least any one of P and Q which is not a perfect square, not a perfect square. If in example root del is equal to root of 49 divided by 11 is there. So, if you split means root 49 divided by 11 means what is the meaning of root 49? perfect square of 7, but root 11 is not possible. So now you can understand, when you get the result del greater than 0 irrational root means at least any one of P and Q is not a perfect square. This is also one of the important part. Okay, I will continue some questions. Okay, example 3.15 question: if 2 plus I and 3 minus root 2 are roots of the equation, one biggest equation x to the power 6 minus 13 x to the power 5 plus 62 x to the power 4 minus 126 x cube plus 65 x square plus 127 x minus 140 is equal to 0. Find all roots. Already given the two roots, isn't it? So one by one solution. So given roots, the first one 2 plus I, here another given roots 3 minus root 2, then another root we can write it 2 minus I, here another root 3 plus root 2. Then how to find out the sum of the roots? Sum of the root means 2 plus I plus 2 minus I. So plus I minus I cancel means 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Then again product of the roots means 2 plus I into 2 minus I. So a plus b into a minus b. A square minus b square form. That is called 2 square minus I square. 2 square means 4. I square means minus 1. We have common minus. Therefore plus 1. So 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. Then corresponding factor. Corresponding factor x square minus sum of root x plus the product of root is equal to 0. Therefore x square minus sum of root is equal to, we found x square minus 4x, product of the roots is equal to 5 is equal to 0. First one is over. Moving to second one. From this given root, sum of the roots is equal to 3 minus root 2 plus 3 plus root 2. So minus root 2 plus root 2 cancel, 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. That is called sum of the roots. Then product of the roots is equal to 3 minus root 2 into 3 plus root 2. So a plus b into a minus b. A square minus b square form. So 3 square minus root 2 the whole square. Therefore 9 minus root 2 the whole square means 2 will come. So 9 minus 2 is equal to 7. Therefore corresponding factor x square minus sum of root x plus product of root is equal to 0. Therefore x square minus sum of root is equal to, a value we have 6. So minus 6x plus 7 is equal to 0. Just we have to take combined factor. So the combined factor, so combined factor x square minus 4x plus 5. The next condition x square minus 6x plus 7 is equal to 0. Now so just to multiply one by one, x square each and every time multiply second term means x to the power 4 minus 6x means minus 6x cube, x square plus 7 means 7x square. Next one minus 4x into x square means minus 4x cube, minus into minus plus 6 4s are 24x square, 7 4s are 28 minus 28x. The last condition into 5 into x square means plus 5x square, again plus into minus minus 6 into 5 means 30, so minus 30x. Last one plus 5 into 7 means plus 35 is equal to 0. Just equating first one x to the power 4 only one times is there, then cube value 2 times, then minus 6 minus 4 means we can write it minus 10 x cube. The next one square of the value, square means there 7 is there, here plus 24 is there, next one there 5 is there, so 24 plus 5 29, 29 plus 7 means 36 x square, isn't it? Next one x value x value minus 28, then minus 30. So minus 58, isn't it? Minus 58x. Then constant plus 35, isn't it? Plus 35. So it's equal to 0. Remaining factor, how to find out the remaining factor actually? Remaining factor, otherwise need more space, okay? So this is our term, x to the power 4 minus 10x cube plus 36x square minus 58x plus 35 is equal to 0. Now we can find out remaining factor. The given value, first one x to the power 6 from question 1 minus 13 positive 62 negative 126 then positive 65 127 negative 140. So find out the value 1 minus 10 36 minus 58 plus 35, isn't it? So which number starting with multiply means we have the same in first term 1 into, no, because 1 into 1 means 1 will come. Again 1 into minus 10 means minus 10. 1 into 36 means 36. 1 into negative 58 means negative 58. Again 1 into 35 means 35. Now throughout the sign change, there plus means minus, minus means plus, minus, plus, minus. Now plus 1 minus 1 cancel. Again minus 13 plus 10 minus 3 minus 3 62 minus 36 40 22 26 will come minus 26. Next condition negative 126 positive 58 60 66 60, 68, isn't it? So negative 68. Next condition 65 minus 35 positive 30. Again 127 you have to down. The next one, what the number multiply, we will get it minus 3, definitely minus 3, isn't it? Because minus 3 into 1 means minus 3. Again minus into minus plus 10 3s are 30. Next condition 36 is this. So 36 into 3. 6 3s are 18, 1, 3 3s are 9, 9 plus 1 is equal to 10, 108. But sign actually negative, negative 108. Next condition negative into negative positive, 58 into 3, isn't it? So 58 into 3, 3 8s are 24, 2, 5 3s are 15, 15 plus 2 is equal to 17. So 174. So 174. Now last one 35, 5 3s are 15, 90 plus 15 is equal to 105. 105, isn't it? But negative sign, isn't it? Negative, no? Negative 105. So now the last one. So last condition, throughout the sign change plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus 3 plus 3 cancel, minus 126, minus 30, isn't it? So minus 56. Next condition, minus 68, positive 108, isn't it? So only 40 will come. The next one, sorry my dear, here there is, it's actually, look at there, yeah, we'll check it. Now 30 minus 174, isn't it? So 30 minus 174 means minus 140 will come. 144, isn't it? Last condition 127, 105, definitely add, no? So 230 true. The last one negative 140. So negative 140. So again, what the number is suitable for is listen dear, this is I have some mistake, isn't it? Because the starting with the line 60 true, isn't it? There is because bigger number sign actually positive sign, no? Now this is positive means 26 minus 30 means there is only minus 4 will come. So now everything is correct. Minus 4 will come. Now you can check it. If you take this is negative 4 means look at there. So 1 into negative 4 means negative 4. Again negative into negative positive. 4 tens are 40. Next condition 36 into 4. But sign minus here. 36 into 4 means 6 fours are 24. True. 3 fours are 12. 12 plus 2 is equal to 14. Again 144. The last condition 58 into 4. 8 fours are 30, true, 3. 5 fours are 20, 20 plus 3 is equal to 23. So 230, true. The last condition also 35 into 4, 5 fours are 20, 3 fours are 12, 120 plus 20 means definitely 140 will come, but sign negative 140. Now totally will be 0. Look at there, change the sign, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. Totally everything will be 0. Therefore, remaining factor, this is starting with constant x square. Remaining factor x square minus 3x minus 4 is equal to 0. Now the sum product rule means product means minus 4, sum means minus 3. Already told you, if you have negative in product sign means selected 2, 1 positive, 1 negative. Simply we can say bigger number negative sign, because sum we have the negative sign. Negative 4 positive 1. Now look at there, negative 4 into positive 1 means negative 4. Negative 4 plus 1 is equal to negative 3. Therefore, this is how to rearrange it. X square minus 4x plus x minus 4 is equal to 0. Again x take common outside means x minus 4 plus 1 take common outside means x minus 4. Therefore, common factor x minus 4 remaining x plus 1 is equal to 0. Separate 0 means x minus 4 is equal to 0, then x plus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, first root x is equal to 4, another one x is equal to minus 1. Therefore, the roots are the given roots. 2 plus I means consider for 2 minus I. Another one 3 minus root means 3 plus root 2. We have found the two another root 4 and minus 1. 4 and minus 1. This is final term for find all the roots, isn't it? The question, these are the answer. Okay, I will continue the next example. So last question in this conversation. So solve the equation x to the power 4 minus 9x square plus 20 is equal to 0. Easy concept. Okay, the highest power of the value, even number, each and see, look at there, 4 true. Each and everything even number. 4 and 2 even number means symbol line. You can consider solution. I would like to rewrite the question. X to the power 4 minus 9x square plus 20 is equal to 0. Let y is equal to x square means again square on both sides means y square is equal to x to the power 4. Now instead of x to the power 4 we can take it y square. So y square minus 9, x square means y, then plus 20 is equal to 0. Now the sum product rule means product positive 20, sum means minus 9. I told you if it product positive sign means selected to same sign, both positive or negative. There is actually some negative sign means definitely we can say negative 5 and negative 4, because negative 5 into negative 4 means positive 20, negative 5 plus negative 4 means negative 9. Therefore, y square minus 5y minus 4y plus 20 is equal to 0. Again y take common outside means y minus 5 minus 4 common outside means again y minus 5. So, what is a common factor? Y minus 5, isn't it? So y minus 5 into y minus 4 is equal to 0. Therefore, y minus 5 is equal to 0 first condition. Second condition, y minus 4 is equal to 0. Therefore, already we know y is equal to what is the value? X square. So x square minus 5 is equal to 0. There x square minus 4 is equal to 0. So minus 5 bring out opposite sign means positive 5. Minus 4 bring out opposite sign means positive 4. Therefore x is equal to plus or minus square root of 5. There is x is equal to plus or minus 2, is it? Because square root of 4 means perfect square of 2. Therefore the roots are positive root 5 and negative root 5, positive 2 and minus 2. This is the answer. Okay, I hope you are very satisfied in this conversation. Please, my dear students, if you have any doubt, please put in comment box. I am ready to clarify your doubts. Okay, I will continue the next session. Bye bye.